law over multiple registrations, announces 93.5 million voters for 2023 polls, says no going back on BVAS and IREV. Political parties pass confidence vote on Yakubu. 12.29 million Nigerians completed registrations as new voters. We also have stop sale of TBS. Lawsuit pending. Lagos government tells federal government. And that is on page 10 of Vanguard newspaper. And another interesting story we have is Tinubu Atiku spokesmen fight dirty. Kiyamo, Momodu at each other's jugular. And that is on page 28 of Vanguard. All right, and then we also have oil theft subsidy responsible for poor budget performance. And that's coming from the finance minister, and we have more details on page 26.
It's not a new thing. What did they do about it for the last 7 years? All theft, okay, this was an issue before 2014. It was an issue before 2014. So now that she's telling us, are we supposed to think it's a new thing, or why is she telling us? Well, didn't we elect them to do something about it? So that's why we need to ask these guys that are coming in too now, what would you do about this thing? It's not a new thing. It's not an issue that we just knew about. It's been there all the while. Is oil theft a new thing? Is subsidy a new thing?
All right. Well, those are the major trending stories from Vanguard newspaper. So, Fuad, which of the trending stories that we treated this morning on Trends of the Papers, piqued your own interest? Is it?
I'm just looking at the CBN
printing of the month. I need that.
And I'm looking at what the effect would be. If indeed it would help in this issue of ransom payment and all of that, and let's see what the effect would be on the economy.
And also excess cash.
But
then we still have to look at. But then we still have the cost. The
cost implications of that, and ensure that accountability, is done. So beyond all of that, for me, the PDP, I'm tired of really talking about the PDP for fighting. God help them. They are politicians. They are adults, as and one would expect that they should understand that politics is about concessions, about reconciliation. But if they can't, then God help them. So I think that's it for me. Yeah.
All right, then. So let's open up the phone line and hear what the listener has to say. As regards any of the trending stories from the papers this morning, we have the major one across all the papers, which of course is CBN redesigns currency to mop up over 3 trillion naira excess cash. And then we also have PDP crisis, and we'll have courts to Kogi don't disrupt Dangote's operations. Security alerts, no reason for evacuation of U.S. citizens. University admission sessions still valid, says JAM. We also have the federal government dismisses threat as U.S. evacuates workers and families from FCT. And of course, INEC to their staff for trying to enroll fake voters. All right, and that's another one there. There's a whole lot of trending stories, so just pick whichever piques your interest, and let's have a conversation this morning. 091 36 000 410 091 36 000 410. That's the number to call, or you can send a text message or a WhatsApp message. You have just 2 minutes, and please, let's keep it clean. Thank you. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning to you, Mainland FM. Abiodun Bakari is my name.
All right, good morning.
Well done. Quickly, I'd just like to talk about the United Nations Security Alert and the response from my government. I feel that we're only trying to make a statement of strength where there is none.
Okay.
It is obvious the fact that Nigeria is in a security situation. I would have expected the government, through the Minister for Information, to do less of speech or a retaliatory speech, like I see it more like a retaliatory speech, and get to work. They should just get to work and tidy up the environment in such a way that Nigerians can feel safe. Safety is not just to see safety, but you are supposed to be feeling safe. How many Nigerians are feeling safe? Are you feeling safe? So it doesn't matter where the advice is coming from or where the intel is coming from. The government should give us reason to live our life in such a way that we feel safe. And in schools, in boarding houses, in public gatherings, even in the FCT, there's this tension in the air about the issue of safety. So I expect the Nigerian government to take that advice seriously, do less of speech, less of public speech, go to work, charge the relevant agencies, and get whoever they need to be arrested should be arrested. Whatever needs to be done should be done. And that's what I expect them to be doing now, rather than coming back at the US government and making it look like a political situation. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Vice President Bakari. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Okay, I think we lost that call. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Madam Santa, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes, Mr. Fuad, good morning, sir.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Mr. Michael.
Okay, where are you coming from?
I'm right at traffic at Dallas bus stop.
Okay.
Going to Delta.
Alright.
But I will present the checker as usual.
Okay.
So I want to contribute concerning the matter of ground concerning our leader. I'm very much happy about the investment that the judge has been giving to our leader. And the government must obey the instruction of giving him 500 million naira. And they must take him back to where it was. So I'm very much happy for the adjustment. I'm very much happy. We are happy. We are members, we are happy. We are not terrorists. We are not terrorists. We are innocent Nigeria. We are innocent lepers. Can you see that? I think we are the winner of the show.
Thank you very much, Michael.
Yes, madam.
Hello, good morning.
I'm sorry, Lady Sandra. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
My name is Prince Wise. Calling you from Amuad Offering.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Fuad. Morning to you.
Yeah, step aside.
Okay, thank you. You see, this morning about the Naira changing of the color. Yes, I'm in support of it. But what is so important to the majority of Nigeria today is the valuation of the Naira. It's the best thing to do right now. When another is something to the dollar. When we have the former SCBN governor, that is the former IMF family, we recommend the valuation of our Naira until the color of the Naira. So if you can do that now, that is best thing. You follow of the Naira. We have our economy that it is now. That's number one. Number two, security alert. The federal government should take it very, very serious. And this is best of the time for the DSS people to go to every country of this country and do their work accordingly. Because this work now needs the DSS or whatever. We are the ones to tackle the hook corner of the country. So by the way, I want to just employ Mr. President to do something. If they need me, their salary, their allowances, everything should be okay for them to do that to work for Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Prince Wise. Okay.
Okay.
Was able to touch one or two to three stories. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello. All right. So we can't hear you, so you may have to try to call back. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, ma. How are you, ma?
I'm well, thank you very much. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Gabriel from Ogijo.
Okay, please go ahead, Gabriel.
Yes, I want to contribute to the discourse on ground. Well, first of all, I mean, the change of naira to me is a good thing for this country, because I don't know why people have to be protesting over the pending change of naira if they are really scarcely their cupboard. I mean, it's to mop up the excess, cash in circulation. The Netherlands protesting. I mean, I want to protest over this. I mean, it should be investigated. I'm sure they have one thing or the other. I mean, at their disposal that have been hidden for long. That have not that this change of naira is trying to expose to their destiny. The secondly, the BIT accident at my place, I was a witness to it. It's not the regular BIT, the BIT, it's the road one that was sold out. That is the land of the private hands now. The two of them, we have two of them involved in that accident. That the real BIT, they are only on the normal lane, not on the BIT lane. When that accident happened, I was a witness to it. I said, God bless you, good morning.
All right, thank you very much. But I think it's already been established that the BRT lost control of the vehicle, had some sort of brake failure, and that's what's caused just him ramming into wherever it was that he rammed into. But thank you for your own special report. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
The line is breaking. You may have to call us back. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Sandra, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Kangolina.
How's work?
Fine, thank you very much.
I want to talk about the security alert.
Okay.
And I was watching the Minister of Communication Information saying that there's no cause for alarm.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to play down on what the Americans have told us. But at the same time, there were also police simulation. The police was simulating counter-terrorist attack in preparation for what they heard from the American business. And I said, what, is this not contradictory? You said there was no cause for alarm, and your police are preparing against counter-attack.
Well, the reason why he said there's no cause for alarm is because he said that measures are already in place to, mitigate such,
Well, measures already in place before now, or because of what they heard from this. I don't trust that guy. I'm telling you, Sandra. I don't trust him. They would have changed that minister since, because anything that comes from him, a lot of people don't believe it. If I was in the shoes of the people, I should have changed it. That's number one. Number two, you're talking about the currency, changing the face of the naira or whatever. Now, let me tell you, what gives them the impression that those people who are holding the money, by the time they take it to the bank, they will still not go and collect it and keep it where it was before. It doesn't make any sense. And you're going to store all this money. Look at the cost of printing paper. They're going to go abroad to go and print this paper and come back with foreign currency. They may probably borrow the money, which they don't have. An election is coming. You have all kinds of things. People cannot even eat food. You are going to change the naira. Or to do. I think, Sandra, let me tell you, I think some people want to eat more money because they want to go home.
Thank you, Mr. Kambulina, and that's it. But you know that we can also print our naira here in this country. We have the facilities, we have the capabilities of actually printing our own naira here. And if they decide to go out, then that is another decision that has not been made known yet. But we do have the facilities to print our own naira actually. 09136000410 09136000410. That's the number to call, or you can send a text message or a WhatsApp message. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
This is Mr. Ejike. I'm calling from Ajibule.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Ejike.
Okay, I want to speak on Unico rejecting the offer given to him by Atiku. The truth is all of them from Southwest. I wonder what has contributed to PDP. Knowing fully that they forced to pray going to PDP produce come from the Southwest, and it's quite unfortunate. Okay, now look at what is happening in the state. Whether Mimico accept or not will make no difference because they have not delivered anything. Now, for Autumn should be very careful. Let him not drag the people of
Okay.
Yes, into what they cannot easily come out from. If you know, which everybody knows that if they are not working to support their presidential candidate, let them just keep everything aside. Even when he was the member of APC in that state, PDP won that state. So for him, let him be very careful not to drag his people the whole state into what they cannot come out. In this country, there are so many tribes. He cannot, because at times I do watch him on television, the way he had been mentioning these people on, the way he had been mentioning, it's no good. I'm an Igbo man. There's no way I will tell you that he's a very Igbo man in your own place. There's no tribe where you go, you will not see people that will do all of it. But don't generalize it. That's what we are talking about.
Okay.
So that's my own contribution. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So you're saying that he shouldn't speak, for the entire Benue people. Everybody, of course, has a right to their own thoughts and decisions. Hello, good morning.
Thank God, good morning. Thank God I got through to you today.
Yes, sir. Thank God.
Yes, this is James Obola from Oshodio.
Oh, wow. I agree.
I read the court today because I was slightly disappointed yesterday.
Oh, what happened?
Yesterday was the first time of following ballot to city, and I wasn't happy because this is the second time I will be complaining about this. Now, maybe you try and help us. Don't give us who send messages. Don't give us the impression that those who make call are more important than us. Okay, when you take 2 or 3 messages and you take plenty calls, then we have to like what's the reason of not sending messages? Still being read our messages. Please, I'm begging you.
All right. Noted.
So what I want to say is, we're looking at the new Naira notes that yesterday that was announced. A lot of things have started coming up. Nobody saw it coming. That's the truth. So I don't know. For me, I'm thinking that it is politically motivated. Okay, I'm thinking that politicians that are already mopping up Naira to distribute for this election. I'm thinking that they will have a hard time, trying to go and change the money to the new notes. So, but I don't know. But if you ask me, there are still some people, some big politicians that are bigger above the law. That even if they take such money, the EFCC or NFIU will not be able to stop them because these are powers that be. Or ordinarily, you have thought that the move is politically motivated not to keep those politicians, to keep their wings down. That's one. Then two, those bandits who have been collecting billions and billions of naira, how would they now change their money? So I think the good for national security, I think they have kept them on one spot now because they cannot come out now to go and change the money that they have collected. I think it's a very good one. And then finally,
you've used your 2 minutes. Thank you.
Yes. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, James Oguna. Appreciate. Okay, so 091-36000410. That's the number for you to call, or you can send a text message. So I have been called out. So let me read some messages, and then we'll come back to take in phone calls. Good morning, crew. Let federal government change the whole money to paper if it's not my problem. My problem is, will the federal government inscribe foreign language that will not be understood by majority? All right, because the Naira notes were changed in 1984, 41 years after or thereabout, and they want to systematically repeat what was done in 1984. Is redesigning of Naira notes the most important thing in Nigeria today, when a bag of rice is sold for 44,000 Naira? Like Sharibu is still on my mind, and that is from Moses Ebong from Lekki. All right, and then we also have CBN governor should know that all politicians can still change their money to dollars and still keep it inside their houses. Charles from Ojo. Okay, I think I got that. Yes. All right, and then we also have here. Good morning, Mainland FM. The printing of the new design is a good policy, but at a bad time and in a failing economy. Hope you know it will take about 500 billion to print 2 billion naira. In the case of inflation, the timeline is too short, as this has to be a long-run project, as circulation of the old naira will not be flushed out anytime soon. In the case of tackling corruption, this is the worst aspect, as we know that there are individuals in this country that cannot be touched, and even the ones arrested are pardoned. So who are we trying to protect, the rich or the poor? Finally, our government is downplaying the security threat exposed. Please let us as citizens be on the alert. And that's Sean from Festac, all right, sharing his own contribution. I also have here, good morning. Our government is like that bad child that sees you as the enemy the moment you try to correct and point out his or her errors. Before you open your mouth, you hear, I have heard. Measures were in place when Kuje prison was successfully attacked by terrorists. So, now Richello from Ogudu, bringing out some, salient points there. But let's move back to taking phone calls. We'll be right back to taking messages. Hello, good morning.
Sandra, good morning.
Good morning. I've had you, super.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Yeah, good morning for
Here, step aside.
All right. Thank you. First of all, let me talk about the BRT issue.
Okay.
You see, Lagos State government. They said Lagos State is a mega city. You see, charity begins at home. These are government projects. Fawad mentioned that most of these BRT are even dirty. Look, in an organized country, most of these government vehicles, the moment they close in the day, they do a kind of statistic. They will go and watch their vehicle. The driver will go and log in, before taking off the money. And if they are doing that, look at the case of that girl that the driver mess up. The BRT driver mess up. If they are doing that kind of a system, the driver will not have that audacity to mess up that girl. That is one. On the issue of CBN, Nigeria will always do something at the wrong time. Mm-hmm. Is it this time? The CBN is thinking of changing currency? Where is the money? Now we just escape the ASU issue. They have not paid their money. A lot of things is there. You understand? You see, we do things awkwardly. You see, let me just come back to the TBS issue. The TBS that the federal government is proposing to sell. You see, why can't they release it to Lagos State government? Lagos State government has half federal capital, and this is their state. Talk about. Let them release this, to Lagos State government. And let me appeal to Governor Sanwo-Olu on road. This is rainy season. During the personal time, they used to call manual labor. All people, they run to it, they go to Ameni. This is rainy season, and that is what we are facing now. Right. Say for instance, when we are heading home from Ikeja, the so-called OE, the thing we expect to cement every day. We use 3 hours. So let the Lagos State government wake up. Thank you very much, Sandra.
All right, thank you very much, Alhaji Super. I didn't even know where to start from. It was quite a comprehensive one, but thank you for your call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Commissioner from Itoja.
All right, please go ahead.
When you read what is inside the news for us this morning, and since yesterday I've been hearing that Nigeria want to change the currency. Is the currency going to favor this food that's going up every day? Hello, I'm asking you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one of the reasons why they want to do that. To curb inflation also. Okay. But as regards the food thing, that is actually it's a little beyond that, because it's a global thing now.
Okay. Okay. Second.
Okay.
This our modular refinery. You break it down on Monday that if you want to build big refineries, the social amount. If you want to build modular refineries, social amount. Is it our leader wicked or how? What is happening to our when we cannot build modular refinery so that we can employ Nigeria there? Must we carry our crude oil to another country to go and refine? Now, see the rice now. Mm-hmm. When somebody will argue about the bag of rice, I'm living in Ikeja towards Arena here. We are buying half bag every month. Now we cannot buy half bag. Now I send my wife to go and buy paints of rice in Mobile. Are you understanding me?
Yes, I'm
the paint rice, that one they mention with paint. You are buying it 2,200. It's now 3,500. What are we going to do in this country? When you go to another country, you see food. Good morning. Food is the lowest. It's the lowest in the country. Why is we in Nigeria food every day?
Hello.
The food is higher. What are we going to do? Plate of rice now is 3,500. And now somebody is arguing yesterday about it. We are living in the arena here. Come and price rice in the arena. Well, that is my submission this morning. Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yes, it is actually something of concern, as it is. Food prices is soaring. There's hike in that, and that is, and especially now that with the floods and the fact that the flood has washed away some farmlands and whatnot. But I do know that the government mentioned something about an intervention plan. Let's see what would be done. Let's await that. But in the meantime, hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
All right. You may have to call back because I can barely hear you.
Hello. Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Okay. You're welcome.
Yes, my dad is honestly, let me quickly comment on the issue of INEC. I think INEC is doing a great job this morning. I just pray they should keep it up to next year. And on the issue of PDP is already dealing with the devil within the party. It's very advisable for them to go to mountain of water. The government of fire will not be able to help them. Mountain of water, where they will go with kind of full deliverance. So that otherwise, that party is only preparing for next year. And finally, on the issue of CBN, aside the timing that is wrong, aside the cost, honestly, these people do not have any plan on ground to cover all those factors responsible for all these expenses. After taking the money, corruption will still be there, banking will still be there, kidnapping will still be there. In fact, it's a wrong move. The only thing I'm actually suspecting is that I just pray that MFL will not actually change this currency and bring the face of all these euros on our currency. Because right now we see how some people there. So that, because the other time they gave an award, you know what happens in that list. But there's actually come on something we can do. We like to do things to protect this country. Why wouldn't things like this? So be very careful. That's good morning.
All right, thank you very much, Damilola. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Robert.
All right, good morning, General Robert. Please carry on.
Yes, Sandra, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you.
Okay, my regards to Mr. Fuad.
Okay.
On the issue of the CBN and changing of currency, I think is a welcome development,
Okay.
but it is ill timed.
Okay.
And I don't know I don't know how our government think. They think upside down. There are things that there are policies that they make and that is why they have special advisors and so on. They have ministers, they have several appointed personnel. This thing is a welcome. It happens everywhere. Like the issue of in the case of the United Kingdom, when the Queen died, whenever there is a change in the royal this thing, there will be a change to their currency. So, but not this time when we are battling inflation and so many things. Now, although for the rich ones holding our naira, racketeering the dollars and our money, now will be the time for them to push out their. And I think to my own idea, it will ease the issue of an economy, but it is still time. And then the money that will be channeled to redesigning and creating new. I think this thing is not this time, especially for a government that is questionable. When we talk about corruption and so many other things, I really believe that we will only stand up and ask them the right question.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, you're on to Mainland 98.3 FM, and right now it's Mainland Focus. The focus for today, which is Thursday, is Open Mic, and we had quite a lot of interesting stories that we treated this morning on trends in the papers. And the focus for a lot of us this morning seems to be the currency, the redesigning of the currency that the CBN is currently working on, and also the terror alerts. And some people have also said one or two things as regards BRT. Well, let's take some messages and then we'll move back to taking phone calls. What we have here. Good morning, Sandra. Please let the government of Lagos State dish out strict warnings on the BRT drivers. Life and preposterous. Let every security alert be taken very seriously. An end to flood and flooding, because lives are lost in the hundreds. Many have gone. And that's from Evangelist Ben Unobi. Thank you very much. Just asking the same question also, what is the maintenance culture in the BRT service? Because it's something that we need to know. The cleaning and technical maintenance and whatnot, every aspect of it. What exactly is the plan that is being put in place? Because in this particular situation, the one that happened at Lekki, it happened due to some technical faults. So what do they do to prepare the buses before it leaves the park? That's another thing that we also need to look into. It will curb so many things in this country. Let's wait and see. We all share the blame in the flood situation going on. When we block the gutters with waste and then block canals with buildings, this is what to expect. The new currencies are already being printed. And that is Gabriel from Ogijo. Thank you very much, Gabriel from Ogijo. We appreciate. Let's go back to taking phone calls. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sandra.
Good morning.
Okay, so today we can discuss most of your weekly program, Adi. Yes, do you know what I will discuss this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody in the studio. I want to appreciate the privilege of giving us to speak on radio. Do you know the reason? Most of these guests, if they came to TV, I come and go and we were able to talk a bit. But the radio gave us the privilege. Most of the APC, you are inviting on Sunday. Thank God for the caller. There is no way for them to escape at all. I was following your program yesterday afternoon. I tried to, most of the people that call in, truly, I just pray that come 2023, every APC tó kéré àti tó tóbi jù, kó ṣàrà máa kó, kó fi wá sílẹ̀, kó mọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́. Allah the rank.
That's your take this morning. Okay.
Exactly, because there is no reading place for them at all. Since on Sunday, and beg everyone to care to be called 2023. That we have a balance of leaders.
All right, thank you very much, Ufoma. 09136000410. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, my name is Ambrose.
Good morning.
Thank God for another day.
Yes, good morning, Pastor Ambrose.
Today is open day. I said in my commentary, first of all, I wish that elections will be holding every year. Because you can see how Lagos State, they are sticking up now. Light rail, increasing salary of workers, coming here and there, trying to fix some roads. So I think election has made them to sit up. I wish that this election will be conducted every 2 years. So that these people will not have time for campaign at all. On the issue of trade currency and all of that, I think that if they tell me that there are fake currencies being printed, that's why they want to. So where are the security reports? Can't they trace where these things are being done? Is it that sweep up on them? Rather than, all of these, frivolities that we are going. All these people telling us America, UK should see that. They are presidents, they are governors. They are going there to go and relax. They are going there to go and enjoy. They are going to the UK to go and sit down. When they carry our money again, they will carry it to their bank. I don't know who do us. People are oppressing you. Is are not the one that are helping us to steal it? Why didn't you help us? Why didn't you found that? Because some people are suffering, they have been condemned to suffering, and they are not ready to change. I want to be rich according to your ability. That's the kind of Nigeria I want. It's not this Nigeria where some set of people.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Mr. Ambrose. Appreciate that one. All right, 09136000410. That's the number for you to call, and let's get your thoughts. What are contributions? Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, son.
Good morning.
How are you? This will be coming from the table.
Yes, good morning, Obi.
Hello, how are you today? How is Friday? You in the studio?
No, he has stepped aside.
Sandra, you know my thing this morning. Can you hear me? Yes. After 6 weeks, if you have money that you couldn't send back to the bank, you come and meet people like us to collect some commission from here and thank you, retire the month. That is what is going to happen after 6 weeks. That said, the rice is 2,000 naira. I think he's a custom officer. I wish him good luck. Thank you very much.
No, I don't think rice is 2,000 naira anyway.
You know, he said it's 2,000. He said it's 2,000. It's 2,000 naira back. I wish him good luck. Sandra, good morning.
Good morning.
I greetings to Fawad.
All right.
Like what Abasaki said, he said that Nigeria will collapse. The man he said very, very, very true. And I want to support everything that Mr. Ambrose said. And Pastor Remi Tinubu said that they are going to banish some people, this tribe, because that your husband gave them place to stay and serve. Before Tinubu became governor, Igbos were there. In the 60s, Ojukwu was there. So why banish us? It's not, that language is not good. Thank you.
I don't think I got a word of what I just heard now. But moving on, Mainland 98 punches now, and then we'll be back to taking phone calls later on. Good morning, Mainland crew. The major reason of CBN's direction on Naira is much more political, and that's Fred Oshunla from Egbeda. We also have good morning, Sandra and Fuad. For quite a time now, but today, if we don't tell ourselves the simple truth, despite, Nigerians, be vigilant, okay, to protect yourselves and vote wisely. Come to it. There's no name and there's no location on this one. Good morning, Sandra. First, INEC has already promised a whole lot. The security operatives have promised a whole lot. The president himself has also. Thank you very much, though. Gerald Igwebe from Ikotun. I need to apologize to Nigerians because where.
My name is Don Peters. I'm calling you from Festac.
All right.
Era. You know, when they say they are redesigning it to mop up the money in circulation, I don't get it.
Funds.
Will a fuel return to 84 naira that it used to be? Will the naira go back to one to who build a house? An engineer that build a house, and they are told him that the thing is faulty from the foundation. Can they just look at naira or what they call it? Now, of the day they will bring it out again. I don't just know why we like to play to the gallery. So many of us pick up our phone to call on radio, not because we are hungry or anything. Yeah, for themselves. Their children and everybody is schooling abroad. And all of them, and these people say they are in support of what they are doing. What are they interrogating it?
All right, thank you.
We should interrogate all their.
Hello.
Auntie Sandra.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, Chief Akpari. These people that have been calling and.
All right, so I'm not going. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Everything TDC.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't have to invite the opposition party. Automatically, 2015, when they are describing, when 5 governors at the end of the election, they show you just people at Castle Rock. Governors are not aligned with their presidential candidates. Automatically, they don't have that. Either by scattered vote or by block vote, they are close to the victory. That's yeah.
It refer to 17 other parties to say, there are no opposition. Usually, in our election process, we have two major parties, wrestling it out at New Nigeria People's Party, NNPP. So when you have sort of, opposition to the ruling party. All right, and that's all we can take as regards phone call. We'll wrap things. Caller that said rice is 2,000. The caller said he bought a bucket of rice. Exactly. You can't buy a bag of rice. Good morning, Mainland FM. This is a long read. Anybody against Governor Autumn? No state in Nigeria today could have tolerated the kind of impunity perpetrated in Benue State. You displace people from their ancestral lands, grazing freely in deserted communities. Today, out of 20, Kogi will not vote for any candidates of that extraction or its affiliation. Do you see any? Okay, this is a very long read, but thank you very much, Bernard Agbo from Bariga. Thank you for your contribution. And finally, good morning. On the issue of new notes, this is extremely political and a complete wrong step. Olameposi from Ilugbo Elegba. Thank you very much. But just to go through up black money and also to curb also as regards inflation, although there are some opposition to it, saying the timing is wrong and also the cost of changing the currency or the naira. But that's all that we can take this morning on Milan Focus. We'll be back by 9:45 for Global View, where we talk international stories. You're listening to